Chinese president sitting down with key political figures from Bangladesh and Cambodia. Mr. Xi holding discussions with the Bangladeshi Prime Minister Tarique Rahman on his first trip since taking office earlier this year. He's urging Beijing to reduce the trade gap by buying more from Bangladesh. He also says Dhaka needs Beijing support to implement major projects as well as to upgrade and modernize current industrial units. Xi Jinping vying to advance ties, pledging support for the new government under Tarique Rahman, vying cooperation under its Belt and Road Initiative. Xi Jinping also holding talks with Cambodian Senate President and former Prime Minister Hun Sen. The Chinese president expressing willingness to form a security partnership with Cambodia. That includes tackling problems such as telecom and online fraud. He's calling on the two sides to raise the foundation of strategic mutual trust to, quote, a new height.
中方愿同检方一道，共守和平，共谋发展，共创繁荣。扎实推进中检命运共同体建设，为推进构建人类命运共同体树立典范。
And CNA correspondent Krystal Chia looks at China's strategy in diplomacy.
There's a growing trade deficit now at about $7.8 billion, and the reason for that is really that Bangladesh has to import from China for a range of sectors such as its garment manufacturing sector, while its exports to China are lower value and less diversified. So during the meeting, Mr. Rahman requested China to consider some of its other exports, such as its fresh mangoes, jackfruit, and pharmaceutical products. Now, on China's side, it said that it's willing to work with the country and even labeled AI as a sector that it could work together on. But analysts say that China would be probably more cautious about the financing, given that it prioritizes projects that have clear returns. And not to forget that Bangladesh, because of its location surrounded by India, is not a natural corridor for China. Now, this visit also carries much political significance. Mr. Rahman has to balance ties between Beijing and New Delhi, the latest issue being a Chinese-backed water infrastructure project. So Beijing is showing an effort to engage its neighbors or the wider region amid geopolitical uncertainty. Mr. Hun Sen, for example, he's no longer prime minister but still holds power as Senate president. And the fact that Beijing is hosting him on a goodwill visit shows its intention to maintain its relationship with one of its strongest ally in Asia.